Well, Will's on vacation. So, Billy, what do we call this podcast?
We can call it the CHRILLCAST.
This is the CHRILLCAST. No, I can't do that. I'm Chris.
And I'm Billy.
Welcome to the CHRILLCAST.
The CHRILLCAST. I'm Billy from VISNAWesome, by the way. On my channel, we are actually doing a 24-hour live stream that's going to Beaumont Children's Hospital. If you've seen me try to pronounce that 10 million times, I, for some reason, can't. But then it's actually hosted by extralife.org. But I'm running it off Twitch TV, where my channel is VISNAWesome on there. We're doing that September 28th to the 29th. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys tune in, any of the donations go straight towards Beaumont Children's Hospital. But we're going to be playing it. We're going to be giving stuff away. We're going to be giving off some games, some codes for Borderlands 3, a couple of cool things that are coming out there, some physical stuff, and we're going to be doing challenges because it would be boring if we didn't. But if you guys tune in, that would be awesome. And if anybody, again, it's all going towards charity. It's something I believe in. Even though I'm terribly nervous about talking about charities for some reason, I just feel like I can't give them the information that they give. But yeah, September 28th to the 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Awesome.
Check it out on.
It's Manic Monday.
I like the Janet. I like it zooms in, man.
I know. Anyways, so obviously the big topic of the week, GameStop closures. And nobody can take that to heart probably as well as you can right now, at least out of the circle of people I know. So I figured I'd leave it as open as possible and let you kind of talk about that. Maybe quell the rumors a little bit. Maybe add some to it. No, I'm just kidding.
Bring it. Let's burn it down.
Make it worse. No. Yeah. Like the impact. Well, what kind of impact have you seen?
I can tell you guys I can tell you from a day to day, we see a lot of people that come in and say, hey, you guys are going out of business. Like I was actually just talking to my associate earlier today about it. We had some guy come in, walk the store, and then he looked at me and he said, where are your sales? And I was like, what sales? And he's like, you're going out of business sales. And I was like,
oh,
okay. And I'm like, fair enough. But it's impactful because the news has really blown it into a way that has made it seem like we're going out of business. We're not going out of business. GameStop.
No, I mean, the reason I laughed, Billy, is because I'm just sitting here thinking unless a local store actually, until it actually says on the door, this place is going out of business, any rumor is just a rumor.
Right. And
it's
oh no, go ahead, Chris. You're fine.
Just Toys R Us, I didn't believe it until I saw the signs in the store, hey, Toys R Us is going out of business. Okay, I guess Toys R Us is going out of business. I wouldn't believe it about GameStop unless it actually, I saw it and I walked in hey, look, going out of business. Then I would believe it.
And that's the funny thing too, is just a lot of people came in and they read the article and they read, I know they put it out in the business reports and that's kind of how it started. But again, for a long time, I mean, everybody's always said there's 10 million GameStops within 0.5 miles of each other. So, culling the herd a little bit that's the technical term I'm going to use. I don't know how GameStop would put it. This is how I would put it. But from at least my point of view, from being a local store manager, it needed to kind of happen for a while. It's when you have too many of one thing in one area, it's overcrowded. It puts too much on the market and doesn't let you, I guess it doesn't let you be personal with the guests because there's, they have 10 million choices. They can go anywhere they want and whatever's closest to them, I guess. But without me rambling on,
right.
I truthfully feel like this announcement has been blown out of proportions, and I feel like it's kind of affecting a lot of the people that work at GameStop, because a lot of people, will come in and just straight up ask us, hey, why are you guys going out of business? And, a lot of us have poured our hearts and soul into this, and for people to stop coming to our store because they're afraid that they're going to get here and it's just shut down, it's just crazy. It's nuts to me, and it's not the situation at all. It's definitely, I've there's a good plan in place for GameStop, and a thing that they're planning on doing that they've leaked it a little bit. I don't know if I can touch on it because I don't know how public it is yet, but they have a really cool plan in place for a lot of the GameStops right now. And if you look at the ones in Texas, they've already implemented that plan, and it actually worked out really well. And it worked out, instead of it being a local retail store, it's more of a community-driven like hub for everyone to kind of like experience more than shop, I guess. And I like that route.
You know, speaking of experiences, you know, something I've noticed is kind of like really slowed down, and probably due to the internet and all of the capabilities of the internet, is in-store demos. I never see anybody touching any of the in-store demos.
Oh,
I never see it.
I'm so excited because like legitimately, they've put out without. I'm just gonna refer this. I'm gonna tell everybody that's watching to just look up. I forgot the name of the store, but I believe it's one of the stores in Texas. I know they've just put out a YouTube video or a Facebook video that was going over the new store layouts. And those store layouts, the cool thing is, are going to every store like by next year. But it's funny you say that like the demo process, because like that's a big focus of how they're going to start doing it, is like just imagine like those demo units, but like imagine if you and your friends could all play those demo units, and you could play the latest thing coming out and sit on a couch and drink your favorite energy drink, drink your favorite pop, eat your favorite chips, like all in one area, while still being able to do the retail aspect of it, and still being able to drive like community, still being able to have that conversation with the people that enjoy the games that are coming out, but still being able to do the other half of it too, like all in one place without it being too overcrowded. And that's what I'm really excited about.
It's like, imagine having a Smash Bros. Tournament at a GameStop and then leaving and buying a Smash Bros. Game. That to me, that's ideal.
And that's how it should. Like, you know, GameStop's always been like again, I think you said it best when we talked last time. Like it's something that a lot of people cherish. It's like Toys R Us. It's like the old, when you think video games, like a lot of people still think GameStop, and it's
oh yeah.
And it's ingrained in us that, like, you know, growing up, that was the place we got games from. But like, it's not out yet. It's not like destroyed. It needed a refresher. And when they changed management and got all these brand new heads in there, and they started switching things up and kind of focusing on what gamers actually wanted, I like, truthfully, I'm not here to like sell GameStop on anybody. I'm
right.
Truthfully go by how I enjoy it, and I've had
hashtag save GameStop.
I know, let's do it, man.
I'm gonna put that on the video. Hashtag save GameStop.
Oh, that's gonna be, man, the crusade. We're driving, Chris.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. And actually, something happened to me the other day, and I was like, wow, this would never happen to me in like a retail setting. So I was looking up Persona 5 The Royal, right? Looking to see if pre-orders are coming up anywhere. I was like, so Google, okay, so GameStop doesn't have it up yet. I was like, Amazon doesn't have it up yet. I was done with it for the day, right? Nobody has it up. Go to Amazon Shop later to buy something completely irrelevant to what I was trying to search for on Google, and all of a sudden on my like related items of interest, it had like some highly questionable anime, if you know what I'm saying. And I was like, wait a second, this is not what I was searching for. It's like, nobody would ever recommend this to me in an actual store setting, ever.
That's what I love. I don't know if you ever see though, like it's the same thing. Like I'll look up like I really like the show My Hero Academia, and a lot of the times like I'll go through Facebook or something, and then Wish is like, well, did you want that anime body pillow? And I'm like, no, like I just enjoy what I watch, man. Like why?
Oh boy. But yeah, that would never happen to you. Like if I walk into a GameStop and I know the employees there, they're not going to be like, hey, check this anime out. It's like, no, that would never happen. And I think I kind of know the answer to this question, so maybe I should start with my background on it. But my understanding is that over the years, GameStop swooped in and bought out a lot of mom and pop stores over the years. which is how they wound up with a bajillion locations in the same town. And when you have, like, let's just say, even if you had like Walmart across the street from Walmart, it's like you're competing with yourself.
Yep.
And yeah, unless you have like varied stock, like this one only stocks JRPGs, this one only stocks, like, otherwise you're competing with yourself.
Oh,
if we all sell Call of Duty, it's like, well, who sells it the best?
Chris, I am so excited, like, legitimately, man, like, I'm like really excited because like you literally, without saying anything, like, because I don't know what has been said and what hasn't. I know GameStop is very public and private in many different areas, but I can say with strict confidence that the idea you just mentioned is like a very strong, like something that is very close in the future, and it's really cool. Like, I wish they released something because I really want to talk about it. I'm so thrilled. I was like, I don't want to say I was like zoned out of GameStop for like a minute, but when I went into their GameStop conference this year, that's when I texted you and told you, hey, I was like, I'm gone, like, I'm trying to be here.
Right.
But like, as I was there, I was like they started going on and telling us about all the new things coming out, and I'm like, all right, cool, like, that's cool. And then GameStop went on and was like, hey, like, here's the new business model, like, here's what we want to do, and I was like, all right, that's cool. And then they showed like plans, and they showed like actual models of like what they wanted to do to the stores, and they've done this in the past, but like GameStop, the old management was very like, they will promise you anything and never live up to that promise. And like, the new management was like, here's what we want to do. Like, by the time you go back to your stores, half of that's already done. Like,
wow.
All right, man, cool. Like, that's awesome. So it's I believe in it, and I think, like, granted, I know every brick and mortar store is having an issue. I get it, the online problem, but with these new plans, man, like, I can see GameStop lasting a bit, like, pretty decent longer than it was like really received to, I guess. But
so,
yeah.
I mean, I think the way you have to drive a brick and mortar store business now, so you have to be highly personable and have community social events, because otherwise I can get everything I want online, right? But I can't get social settings and community events online. You know, you can do a lot of things online. Obviously, we're doing this online, right? But
yeah, that's fair.
But if you and I want to play a board game or play couch co-op, we can't do that over, not the same experience anyway.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty much the entire GameStop questioning I had as far as that, since they haven't issued any press releases and you don't want to obviously give away anything that hasn't been released publicly. And I completely understand that. I mean, well, whether or not you want to is a different story.
Listen, Chris, the moment they left, the moment I see an article fly, I will call you and we will go round 2 on this, man. Like, I will totally follow up on it.
I am looking forward to it. Second topic of weirdness, more of a weirdness topic, not like a real kind of newsworthy topic, but this Switch Fit RPG thing, right? Switch Ring Fit. What information do you have on that so far? Have you gotten anything on it? You know what I'm talking about?
No. What is it?
Oh, man.
I'm excited.
You need to look this up after the podcast, but Nintendo has released this ring thing. It's got like 2 handles on the side, and the ring goes up, and it's got a Joy-Con attachment. It goes down, and then there's like a sensor at the bottom. It also has like an armband and a leg band. I have no idea what the idea is, but it's like an RPG because you're like fighting monsters with this Ring Fit thing. I'm like, this is bizarre.
I love Nintendo to death. Like, I've bought, I mean, again, GameCube is my baby, like,
right.
It's everywhere. But I've seen like the, oh my God, what is it? Nintendo, the Labo. I've seen many Nintendo things come in and out, and some of them I'm like, this is awesome. I could definitely see this catching on. And then some things are like the Labo, and I'm like, all right, man. Like, let's see what happens with it. And then
And you're like, that's one way to repurpose Wii U boxes.
oh, right in the Wii U's heart. No.
Basically, the Ring Fit to me, it's like Nintendo's just like, Wii Sports worked. What can we do? Let's put an RPG and fitness together. Like, let's see how this works. You know, I don't know. I have no idea what they're gonna do with it, but I'm interested. I probably won't buy it though. Just so
What
to see what it is.
No, I agree. Trust me, I do agree with you on that. What RPGs like have they set? Is it like a whole new game just for it?
It's
or is it
literally
like-
called Nintendo Switch Ring Fit Adventure, and it looks like an RPG because they got like dual monsters of some sort in the box cover, so it's almost like a pseudo Pokemon mixed with Fit Adventure thing, but it's not Pokemon. I have no idea what the franchise is going to be.
That's so weird. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. That's interesting. Like, it's definitely cool to see that they're kind of branching out. Because I mean, granted, they have a lot of really good stuff going. It's gonna be different for sure.
Right. It's been fun. I'm Chris,
And I'm Billy
and we will see you.
on the next CHRILLCAST.
Oh. It's